Welcome to Story Time. I'm Miss Karen, the children's librarian, and I am reading in front of the historic Oakmont post office. So I'm right on Allegheny River Boulevard. You can see that we've got the beautiful tree with all the beautiful white lights on it. I do believe this is a blue spruce, but correct me if I'm wrong. And I'm reading the classic, The Night Before Christmas by Clement C. Moore, which I'm sure you're familiar with this one too. We're doing a lot of classics this month. Today is no exception. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama, in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled down for a long winter's nap. They were reading A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens, I might add. So you might see us reading that later this week. When out on the lawn there rose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new-fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below. When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. Do you know their names? With little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, as he whistled and shouted and called them by name. You can say this along with me if you know them. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donder, and Blitzen. And there they are. Very pretty. That's Comet, with Prancer in front. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop of coursers they flew, with sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas, too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. And you can see they've got a Dudley looking up the chimney. He was dressed in all fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, as he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples how merry, his cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. There's some cookies and milk. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. Look at those fancy mittens. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all of the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose and giving a nod up the chimney, he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. The cat is still helping him, I might add. But I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight, Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. There he is, flying away. You can see the big houses in the town. So, I hope you enjoyed today's story time. I will see you on Wednesday for our grab and go and a special appearance by Dudley.